Welcome back to another awesome video.
I hope our fans are ready to rock because we got all 7 of these boomboxes and radios running off the same phone. So how are we doing this?
An FM transmitter.
That's right. It's a very affordable FM transmitter. They're only like 2 for $20. We're about to show you how to set it up.
How did you even get this without the government getting onto you?
It's a very low power transmitter. It's not more than an inch or 2 long. Got an LCD display with some buttons on the front.
Yeah, it's so small.
Got the thing on the back, microphone. That's where you put an antenna. So. But yeah, there's, you see, now we're broadcasting on 90.3 FM, and you just adjust your frequency here to whatever frequency is available. And there you go. Pause will mute it. And of course you can adjust the volume, which it comes default to maximum. Yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. And it does remember your station. So after you disconnect power and reconnect power, it does remember which station you were broadcasting on. And even a little wire like this, just this short length of wire is enough to transmit across the room. But eventually what I did was I connected the sort of this kind of wire that was basically like an FM antenna. You could plug that in there and it transmitted throughout my yard, house. You know, we're going to see how far we can go with this thing. It is pretty amazing for this price point. So one of the drawbacks of this board is there's no mounting holes, and I ended up just sticking it on this piece of scrap wood, but it's okay because it's the type of thing that would just be stuck behind the scenes somewhere once you get it set up. Just kind of hold it at an angle because it is kind of hard to see the display unless you really tilt it over, but you're not really going to be looking at it much. And the light is interesting. Yeah, get the backlight going. Yeah, you got to be kind of at an angle to see it. I also got my antenna here, just sort of, it's an old antenna from something. I just sort of drilled it into the back. So we've got the antenna and a little piece of plastic so you can press it, just stuck in there, but basically the antenna is soldered in there. You know, gives it a little pressure so you can press those buttons. Right now I have the audio source turned off, so it's essentially broadcasting silence to this radio that is completely missing an antenna just from the other side of the room. So you could tell there's not a lot of, there's a little static. If I turn it up, you can hear there's static. So, you know, not high fidelity, but for background music or, you know, outdoors, this would be fine. Also, you know, I've got this thing on volume 4 to get that static. If I switch to another station, like a real station, you'll see it's pretty loud. I haven't really experimented with different frequencies. This is just the first blank frequency. I picked 90.3. I may try different frequencies that are higher to see if I get a better signal. But yeah, so at that volume, you know, you have to go way up to hear the static. This is the transmitter. I can't play a lot of copyrighted music, but it has, you know, crisp highs and definitely some bass to it. Anyway, on a lower end radio that doesn't have as good of a speakers like this old Zenith from the 60s, you know, it sounds pretty much, I guess, like any other station. Because the radio itself doesn't have that great of a frequency response. So now I've unplugged the line output, which should activate the onboard microphone. Let's give that a try. Hello, anybody remember Mr. Microphone from the 70s? Test, test, test. Hello. Setting up a device. Okay, so when plugged into a Windows PC, this thing not only powers it, but it also recognizes a device. So we're going to try to transmit some audio from this Windows PC.
Welcome to another awesome video.
Today we got another treat. We got
radio station broadcast records. We got 2 new.
That's kind of cool. Something you can't do with a lot of older FM transmitters. All right, so here I am in the messy attic, and I've got the sort of I guess the dipole FM antenna just hanging from the rafters, and I've got the little MP3 player going. So we're just going to get in the car and see how far away we can pick up this little FM transmitter gizmo. So, picking up the YouTube audio pretty clearly here in the driveway. Stereo.
Wait, this is YouTube audio?
Well, I mean, it's just some files. Starting to get a little drift.
I'm gonna go, instead of going that way, I'm gonna go this way. That's okay. There's a way if you go, if you go towards those like rich people houses.
This wasn't really a huge range, wasn't more than a block, but it was good enough, you know, if you're broadcasting to your house or you're doing like Christmas lights for people driving by or something. That would be plenty of
Looking for 3 of the loveliest ladies in the Mid-South to be crowned the WDIA Disco Ladies. These 3 ladies will represent the station in various promotional activities.
Will represent the station in various promotional activities.
Yeah. I have one thing about the station. What if someone's just driving by and you're conveniently transmitting and they just pick up this?
Well, maybe they'll sign up for this contest. Who knows? So obviously that's not Z103.
It's 90.3.
This is the 60s.
Radio 56, WHBQ in Memphis.
So in conclusion, this is a cool little transmitter board. You know, basically for $10 a transmitter, you know, you get a transmitter that'll transmit to all your radios on your property essentially. And it can be used for a variety of purposes. Not extremely high fidelity, but pretty good way to achieve whole house audio. And what else would we say about it? Anyway, that's about
it. That's about it. See you next time for another awesome video.
Bye.